1955, we lived on West Kirk. My dad was in the military, so I really had an option to either go to Burbank Junior High or come to Burbank High School or Edgewood High School. My brother had gone to Edgewood, so of course he said it was a really good school. So I chose to come to Edgewood, 1955. Graduated in 59, and I didn't have a very great start at Edgewood. My first year, little old bitty freshman, the day before our first game, we found out that I was going to be on the varsity. Coach Maddox, who was our coach at the time, gave out jerseys that day. Said, be sure you wear your jersey to school tomorrow, which I thought was really going to be neat. I was really proud. So I had a little Cushman Eagle, and on my way home, somehow that jersey slipped out of my lap and fell into the chain of the scooter. And of course, it shredded it. Next morning, I had to get up and go in and to give that to Coach Maddox and explain to him what happened, and knew I was going to get yelled at and everything else. But fortunately, being the kind of coach he was, he threw it in the trash and reached in and got me another one. And I guess one of the biggest honors that I've ever received in ¡58, our senior year, the team members with the team member vote voted me as the most valuable player. So for those guys to give me that, I felt like I really belonged, and I was a part of a great group of kids. Well, after I left Edgewood, I went to college, Ouachita Baptist College, played football and track there. Then my first coaching job was at Searcy, Arkansas, junior high. Lasted there for 2 years. Then I went to Arkadelphia as head track coach and assistant football. I was there for 1 year, and then I got the head football coaching job at Bauxite, Arkansas, where we won a couple district champions in 4 years and some track championships as well. After 4 years, I got a call from Coach Maddox, and he wanted to know if I would be interested in the John F. Kennedy job. Of course, I really wasn't even sure where Kennedy was, and I called my mom, who still lived on Kirk Street, and she said, "Oh, that's right down the street." So I, of course, told Coach Maddox and that, yeah, I would love to apply for the job. And then I came down, visited with Mr. Vasquez, who was a great guy, great principal. And I got the job, moved to San Antonio, coached here at John F. Kennedy for 7 years. And then during that period of time, we won district championship, 72 and 73, went 9-2. And had the best record that Kennedy had ever had. So we were really proud. The main thing I learned was that it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, what your race is, how much money you have, how much money you don't have. As long as you treat people with respect, they're going to treat you with respect. And this was really came out when I met my wife, former future wife. She was from Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, it so happens that she was at Little Rock Central during integration. And her high school career was completely torn about by the forced integration. She had to walk to school through the National Guard in order to be protected. And then her junior year, of course, the school was completely shut down. And I just couldn't understand why people, couldn't understand each other and get along with each other like we had at Edgewood. So I think the things I learned then, I carried throughout life. Well, work hard, get ready, prepare yourself. The kids that are over at Brentwood that are going to be future Rockets, and the kids that are Rockets now, prepare yourself, because that's when games are won or lost. In the off season, work hard, and the main thing, be sure you get a good education. Don't just try to get by, but actually learn something while you're there. I think that's the very most important thing.